Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. I know that you're here for a big announcement, and I want to tell you what that big announcement is right now. We are going to be adding some visuals, but I want to welcome you all this morning, and for you guys that are here, I want to play for you the brand new Free Daily Coaching Hangout introduction. That's my favorite part.
Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
Oh, it's going to play again. We don't need to hear it again, do we?
Dance.
What's that?
We get to dance. Everybody knows the hand gestures this time around.
That's the free daily coaching shimmy. So what do we think? Rolling? No, it isn't. Coffee? Haha, laughing.
I think they're a few minutes off still. They're watching it right now.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I don't get that, but let me.
There was a joke going on about some coffee between Jack and Christina.
Gotcha. Let me know if. All right, Christina says she likes it. Let me know what you guys think, and then we're gonna do something different. I was gonna do something even differenter, and then I changed it. I don't know if that's not really a word.
I like differenter.
I made it up. It's sometimes I make up words. We're gonna do something a little different than even what we thought we were gonna do yesterday. Well, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. We were gonna do Felicia's Day is usually Wednesday. But since we're having a short week, I felt like I wasn't having enough time on the call, right? Because I'm going to miss you guys. We're going to be gone for 2 days, and then plus the weekend, that's like 4 days I'm not going to see you guys. And so I was like, you know what, Felicia? You're out. I was like, you've been booted. But not really. She came over this morning, and so I was like, hey, why don't we do a co-webinar? And Felicia was like, this is really how it went down, guys. I'll tell you the real story. This is the behind the scenes, okay? This is how it really went down. I was like this, yo, Felicia, we should just do like an impromptu webinar. Like, it'll be so easy. And Felicia was like, no, Bert, we can't do it. What will we talk about? What will we say? And then I was like, I don't know. We'll make it up as we go along. And Felicia was like, okay. That's how it really went down, okay, guys? That's the reality. We didn't plan it out. We don't know what we're gonna do. I know I didn't do a very good Felicia voice, but anyway.
I got a little Southern in there.
Did I?
A little fixin' too. Come on now.
Oh, I should have threw a little twang in there. I didn't think of that. Okay, next time I'll do that. So then I thought about it this morning, and I thought, okay, wow, I need to really gotta cut my hair, huh, before I leave here. I'm looking old.
In your eyes.
I know, it's getting all shaggy down in there. It starts growing out down into my eyebrows. And then I thought about it. Hey, you know what? We should do our Friday free-for-all on Wednesday and do a midweek, give everyone a turbocharge. For those that are not traveling tomorrow, maybe you're not going to the Live the Dream event. Maybe there's circumstances where you're just unable to attend this at this junction. And if that's the case, then this can serve as a platform, a little springboard for you for the rest of the week. Excuse me. And remember that on Thursday and Friday will be posted in the group. Okay, the videos will be posted in the group, so you'll still have the free daily coaching content, and we'll have some guest interviews. So. Let's start the call. Let's say good morning and welcome to everyone, and then let's just have everyone raise your hand, and raise your hand if you want to come over this morning. Raise your hand if you've taken some action so far this week, and let's start the Friday free-for-all today on Wednesday, and we'll get it going a little early. We'll get some fun interaction, and we'll see who's doing what. I want to say what's up to Mike. Mike McDonald is here today. He was able to jump on over, so what's up, Mike? I see Chris and Jack are here. Mr. Jeffrey, Mrs. Deerdorf, I don't know if is Debbie. Am I going to see you this weekend, Debbie, or am I not going to see you? I don't even know. Like, I keep on hearing different things, and I don't know if I'm going crazy or sometimes, let me tell you a weird thing about working with people on the computer. Sometimes you become friends with a lot of these people that you work with on the computer, and then you dream. And when you dream, your dream has all your, like, computer friends in them, right? Like, it's not like the people that you know here. It's like you're dreaming, and in your dream, you're like, what the heck? I'm like standing here and I'm like in Colorado, but I'm talking to Debbie and we're at like the amusement park, right? And it's like everything is, you know how dreams are all weird and disconjointed and like things from all over? So it's like the people from the computer.
You're in Bert's dreams.
I'm saying it's weird when you have computer people in your dreams. Debbie, the computer person, Deardorf. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to see Debbie, but I hope I am. But I'm not sure if I am. So I'm not sure if I was like a story or I don't know. So let me know, Debbie, in the chat. They got some coffee stuff going on over there. I still don't understand. I missed out on that. Who else do we got? We got Tom Leonard out in Burbank is rocking it today. I got my buddy Bob Miller. Me and Bob are hanging out this weekend for a bit. I don't know if most people know this. I guess I don't really just like publicly share it, but I want everyone to know that, you know, it's like I always make the stairwell analogy in our business that we're always going up the stairwell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a few months ago when this, I signed up, I got my ticket for the event like last year, like at the event or something, right? My ticket. Then I was invited to speak a few months back. And when that all went down and that was all happening, what we were doing in our world and our family, like I was still coming alone, right, to the event. And so I always, at these events, or have since I, met these guys, I always room with a buddy of mine, right? It's one of the guys that you guys know. You actually see an interview with this guy this week. So anyways, we always get a room and like share the room to cut down on the cost. And so Bob Miller is going to be hanging out. Bob and I are roomies this weekend over at Live the Dream. So I'll be chilling with Bob. I've known Bob for a long time now. Like really. I got to meet Bob the first time last year down in San Diego and in his hometown at Live the Dream, and I had met Bob before, in the computer or online. So pretty fun times. Get to hang out with some great people. Who else is here this morning? We got Whitman's over here. What's up, buddy? Angel's dropping in from Canada. So now there's a lot. Canada's starting to fill it up here on Free Daily Coaching. Canadian Karen started a trend. And Canadian Karen's been coming to the Free Daily Coaching call. I think she might have even been on it when it was a call, when it was a telephone call. She can confirm in the chat. We got Linda Bamba from Pennsylvania. That was like a little Midwestern thing that I had going there. Craig's here in the house this morning. Morning, Craig. Christina wants to come over. She's raising her hand. I'll shoot her over here from Tennessee. We got Leanne. What's up, Leanne? What's shaking, Bacon? We're going to see each other in a couple days, huh? Leanne's a cool chick. I don't know if I'm allowed to call her chick. She's a lady and a great marketer. I got to hang out with Leanne a few times now because I've been to a few different events. So if you guys haven't met Leanne yet, hook up with Leanne at the Live the Dream and say hello. Who else is here? Chris Schaus is here. Chris, I got to tell you, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to have to look this up now. I feel bad. I need to know where you're at geographically because here in our town, there's a local guy that's an appliance guy, like refrigerators and like front end washers and all that stuff. And the name of it is Schaus. And there's like a whole commercial, and it's like put a Schaus in your house. So Chris Schaus, you're in the house today. What's up? All right. I can't look at the chat and watch all the people. Did Debbie answer? No.
Yeah, Debbie's not going to be able to make it this time. She had planned, but some things she kind of got sideswiped, but next year she'll totally be there. Hey, I got 2 comments on what you just shared. One, if anybody has an extra bed spot or a couch spot or a something spot in Austin on Thursday night, I need it. So reach out, let me know. I need a place to sleep on Thursday night, preferably not on a sidewalk bench. So let me know. The other thing, I thought this was funny. It brought up a story that happened last night, Bert, when you called Leanne, I think, a chick. So
Yeah.
here's a funny story about remembering kind of who you're talking to. My mom and my son were playing around last night at a restaurant, and there was a song playing in the restaurant that they had put the top down on the convertible. We're dancing to the other day, and they were driving around. My mom said, yeah, we were, me and Barrett, we were picking up chicks the other day. And we're laughing about it and whatever. It was like, well, so my daughter made a funny comment about it. My mom goes, hey, Barrett, so what's a chick? He goes, oh, it's a baby chicken. And he was totally going for it. They were driving around town in his mind picking up, baby bird. They were driving around town picking up baby birds. So just keep in mind who you're talking to when we use some of this crazy lingo that we use in the computer world with non-computer people, non-computer friends.
It absolutely is. That was a good. I was sorry. I was reading chat. I was listening to you and reading chat. I was like, California City is like New York City. That's a cute story. I can see Barrett just like cruising around in his little like rain boots and like camouflage pants, Nerf gun in hand. Like we're picking up chicks, dude. What are you doing? Picking up chicks, man. We're looking for baby birds. Grandma's just driving him around. He's all cruising like, yeah, this is awesome. Later, we're going to hockey practice. What's up? Whoa. Guys, it's all in context, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it totally matters who you're talking to and what they know and, where their frame of mind is and what their perspective is. So, guys, and gals, I brought Christina over. We got Felicia over. I just want to make sure, because this is interactive, I want to make sure if there's anyone else that's taken action so far this week that wants to come over and share, if you want to come over and interact, this is your time, right? We've been waiting for you. We've been looking for you, so this is your time. If you want to come on over, jump on over, raise your hand. Let me say hi to a couple more people, and we'll say what's up to Christina. I see Shonda's out there, so what up, Shonda? She's you're like way at the bottom. I had to scroll all the way down. Who else? Oh, I see Vicky. Well, hello, Vicky. Hello, Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky, it's just fun because she has a British accent, but she lives like right in the middle of it's like she's like walking around like, hello. Well, hello. Well, good morning to you, sir. With a spot of tea. And everyone else around her is like, well, thank you, ma'am. We really do appreciate your tea.
Bert, you are off the chain today. I love it.
I'm just saying, can you imagine?
Yes.
Can you imagine when Vicky walks in to get like a cup of tea at like the tea store in Texas? She's like, well, hello, dear. Can I just get a little cup of tea with a little little biscuit over there? And the guy's like, well, gosh darn right you can there. Where are you from? What are you, some kind of foreigner? I mean, you.
We're saying, yeah, y'all, sure. I'm fixing to make it for you.
Well, it could go two ways down there. I was just playing the other side. I was playing the polar opposite, because Vicky's already so nice, so it wouldn't be so polarizing if you put the nice like southern like grandma figure in there.
Oh, y'all, and fixing to.
Right, and fixing to get you some. All right. Speaking of fixing to get, we can jump on over to Tennessee. In the holler. somewhere deep in the holler, we found her. It's Christina Urban.
It's so funny because I have born and raised in Tennessee, but I'm always like, what is a holler, y'all? Because I say hollow. I don't say holler. But it's hilarious. They do say holler around here. What's up, guys? Like, I'm stoked for LTD. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to make it. Last minute family illness and everything, so I gotta stay back. But I'm mad charged up just for everybody else. I'm all kinds of bouncing off the wall.
Absolutely, it's everyone is Everyone's pumped up, right? You see it all on Facebook, and this is what happens, guys. You see on Facebook right now, this is a good thing to show like how it's inadvertently happening even though people aren't even coordinating it. So imagine how powerful this can be when you actually coordinate it. Look at what's happening on Facebook right now. There's, you know, I don't know, a half a dozen, maybe a dozen people that are going to, let's just say, even just the speakers that are talking about, hey, I'm going to Austin for the weekend, right? They're not doing it like Ray didn't call Aaron, and Aaron didn't then call Diane, and Diane didn't call Michelle, who called me, that called Bill, that called April Marie Tucker, right? That called anyone else and was like, okay, you do your post and I'll do mine. All these people are out there, they're talking about what they're doing, and there's so many people doing it, right? There's so many people going to the event that it starts to create this thing. It starts to create this energy. You saw it just a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, you saw it with the Guru Code. People were hash browning everywhere, right? I mean, we were literally using the hashtag and playing off of the hashtag even, right? And we were calling it the hash brown. We were playing games. People were going nuts all over the internet. Memes, the group, every single like one of those work at home mom groups, like every 5 minutes someone would be like, boom, bam, splam, right? And this is what happens. The energy of all the people, you can hear it even in Christina and Felicia. Christina is not even like leaving. She's not even traveling right now, and she's like, all right, let's go. Woo! Right? She's still doing it. Like, she's still hard charging. And that's the power of working with a group. That's the power of the Peloton, right? And we've burned that analogy out because I've told that story I don't know how many times now on this call. The incredible momentum that you can generate when you're working with a group of individuals that are doing the same thing is phenomenal.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing, Bert, because you can ride that wave like you can like vicariously, but then don't just ride it like as a cheerleader from the sideline. This is me talking, like my opinion. Like, we don't want to ride it from a cheerleader from the sideline, like that. You want that to spur you in the activity. So, for example, like this week we've been having mad reports. You know, my girl Felicia over there rank advancing. You know, my girl Angel Balatowski hooking it up with crazy leads using the stuff that you've been teaching her. My boy Beast Mode Bob. Tons of crazy good stuff going on. So yeah, we want to high five everybody, right? And we want to be supportive of everybody and proud of everybody. But then let's take a step back and say, okay, so now what am I not doing? You know, in as far as what can I be doing better or more? How can I target my activity, or how can I jumpstart my activity if I've just been on the sideline?
It's absolutely right. And the cool part is about what you said about, you know, you don't have to just ride the wave. I love that analogy. How I was thinking about it is, you want to ride the wave and not just be the guy in the water taking the picture, right? It's cool. Right. It's cool the first couple times you jump in the water to get some sweet pics. No doubt. Okay, guys? No doubt. That's sweet. But after the second or third time you've gotten in the water and you've taken some pics, you know, you're like, man, I want to surf. I want to do that. The cool part is this: you totally can. All you have to do is do what Christina said, start taking that action. Instead of just going out and liking and commenting and getting in on the other people's conversations, which you can do, then start your own. Use that to start your own. Go onto your own page and create a buzz. Go onto your own page and tag some of your friends that are going to be at wherever you're going to be, whether it's a live event or a webinar that's happening tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? No matter where it's at. You start doing that, and then now you're participating. Now, you're not just cheering the other people on. You're not just in the water taking the pics. Now you're riding the wave, man, right? You're on the board. You're surfing, dude. You're doing it. And pretty soon, after you do it for a while, you start to get better and better at it. You start to learn how to carve and direct yourself on the wave. You learn how to adjust and control your speed so that you can move along the surface of the wave, both horizontally and vertically, right? When you are able to do that, you can start putting different gestures and moves together to literally start doing tricks and moves, like a skateboarder, but on the water. Now, this is a great analogy, Christina. I haven't surfed in so long, since I was
But I can tell how much you like know and love about it. I'm like, do it, Bert.
Since I was a little kid, you know, but I moved away from the beach. I don't really like the sand now that I've been away for so long. It just gets everywhere. You're like, dude, there's sand in your pockets and your shoes. You're just like, I'm done. It's like I'm taking the beach with me wherever I go. It's a great analogy because, you know, surfing is like it's something that you gotta participate in. You gotta do it a few times till you get the hang of it. It's the same thing with this social media. It's the same thing with this interacting with people online and stuff. You know, you don't just jump in and like it's all great. You always hear about people that get put in Facebook jail, or they got banned from this or blocked from that, or they didn't know what page to use, or no one's answering them back when they're talking to them on Facebook. And there's all these different challenges, right? In our businesses, in learning how to do new marketing techniques, whatever it is, whether it's social media or video or blogging or whatever your channel is, there's going to be some challenges, right? There's going to be some times where you go to stand up on your surfboard and you fall. There's a lot of those, okay? But let me tell you, that first time that you stand, you're going to be stoked. You're going to be like, dude, I just totally stood up. It doesn't even matter if you go anywhere. You'll just be happy that you stood. Like, yeah, I did it, right? It's like the first time you ever generate a lead. You're like, listen, I don't even care how. I just got a lead. Like, I made that happen, right? It's the same thing. Then when you start to ride the wave, you can stand up and you're going somewhere. Now you're getting a little bit of extra momentum. Now it's looking more fun, right? Now you're on the board. Now you're moving. Now you're generating leads and you're communicating with your prospects. Now you're communicating with them because you're sending them out emails, right? You learn a couple moves on the board. You learn how to carve a little bit so you can cut back up the wave, get a little bit more ride time, right? You learn how to send an email. You learn how to make a better subject line, something more engaging to get more open rate. You learn how to do a move, a marketing move, right? What do I mean by that? I mean something like having a catchy headline. Maybe it's a bonus offer that you're doing, right? That's a move. You learn a marketing move, and guess what? Your business starts to go a little bit more. It's like you learned how to carve up the wave. And then guess what? You learn another move. Maybe you learn an upsell. You find out that, hey, when people make a purchase, they like to make a supporting purchase to validate that original purchase, so you add something else into that original offer. You learned another move, and now you're cutting back down the wave. You're back down on the face of the wave, man, right? Now you're on it. You're riding it now. You're rocking, right? Now, guess what? The wave is going to end, and you're going to have to paddle out and go do a new one. This hangout's going to end. A new one's coming tomorrow. A new set is going to roll in, right? When you write your blog, that's the wave that you ride today. When you cut your video, that's your wave of the day. But in this business, we have to keep on going. It's a people business, so we have to interact with people every single day, right? If you're dealing with people, you can't just leave the people. If you leave the people, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. You need to think, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? What's tomorrow's set look like? You know, sometimes you're out on the water and you're like, dude, this is not looking good, right? It might be time to go in and get some chocolate milk and toast, buddy. It is flat, like there's nothing coming, right? Sometimes your marketing is like that. There's nothing coming up right now. There's nothing specific that you need to promote. There's no big contest going. There's no big promotion. So during that time, it's like there's no sets. It's all flat. What's that? That's the time when you're sending out messages and you're sending out training and you're really communicating with your team, right? Where you're going deep and heavy into some coaching. You're providing massive value. And then what happens is you see some sets. You're like, dude, I see a swell. What does that look like? A swell. Hey, guess what, dude? It's fall. People, all the kids are back in school. There's a set coming in. Why? Because there's a lot of people that are going to want to do something before the holidays come, generate some extra cash for the holidays, right? Let's catch this set and ride it in. Because we can ride that all the way, like Christina was talking about. You can ride that wave. You can ride that wave right through the holidays, right? And then guess what? Everyone knows that the holidays, right at New Year's, is a massive swell. Right? It's massive. You're at like Pipeline. You're at like the best place on earth. You're like in southern Australia or something, just like, whoa, this is huge. This is massive. So I don't even know how Christina got me on that tangent. Ladies, go ahead if you want to talk about something else. I mean, that was just a great, if you guys want to wrap us up here, that was a great analogy that Christina brought in my mind. And it's so, you know, it's learning how to surf and learning how to market your business is so many great correlations there. And
well, I liked it because I mean, it's, you know, when you're learning how to surf, and I've tried it a couple of times. I stink. I obviously didn't stick with it long enough for you, but you know, remembering that when you're paddling out there, that's tough. That's a lot of work to paddle that board out to where you can even catch a wave. And all you do is you get out there the first few times, you paddle so freaking hard, you get out there and all you do is get slammed. You get drilled into the freaking sand and rolled up to shore, and then you go back out there again. But the cool part is at least you're in the ocean. At least you're under the sun. At least you're wet and you're at a place that's better than the alternative. You could be cooped up in, I don't know, someplace horrible. I don't know where it's horrible, but someplace horrible compared to being in the ocean, being in the waves, being in the water, having some fun. And pretty soon, like you said, Bert, you know, I mean, for every minute that you have to paddle out there, pretty soon it'll be 10 minutes that you get to ride versus 10 minutes of paddling and 1 minute of like pounding my head into the sand and tearing me up to paddle back out again. That was pretty cool.
Well, thanks, and that's exactly right. You know, in the beginning, it seems like it's the other thing I tell people. In the beginning, it seems like you're doing a lot of work for a little pay, but when it tilts, then you're not doing as much. Like it doesn't seem like as much work, and your pay goes up. You know, it's like a, you know,
but it's doing it all the way.
It takes time and effort, time and effort to get that kind of leverage, you know? And you can accelerate all these things. You know, there's different methods to use, like people that are taking the Guru Code, you know, you can learn different methods to accelerate the process, right? I don't know, go check. I tried to go over like by a minute or something, so maybe the clocks would roll so that we can make a little announcement and celebrate, because you see what happens is people go at different rates. Everyone's learning at a different rate of speed, and everyone's applying things differently. Not everyone's following instructions the same, right? Some people are deviating. There's all kinds of things going on in the world. However, there's a couple ways to know that you're going to have success, like following the directions of the people that are getting the result that you want. Then you follow them. Like you go to the people that have the result that you want, that got to where you want to go, and you follow their direction. If you do that, you're probably going to get to where they are, right? It's like following a map. You don't call a guy that lives in Texas to give you directions how to get from Colorado to Utah, right? You call the guy that lives in Utah where you're going, and you're like, hey, bro, give me directions. Like, how do I get there? And then you follow his directions. You don't then call the guy back in Texas and be like, hey, bro, can you give me your version on how to get to that dude's house? That guy in Texas doesn't know. He didn't go there. He just doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for coming over, ladies. Thank you, Christina, for throwing that analogy out there. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Just blew it up, and you didn't even know, Christina.
I know, right?
It's just,
but that's what GC is all about. It's just being in the moment, being present in the moment.
It's exactly what it is. It's just being right here. I'm trying to see if they're doing anything over in the thing. All right, anything in the chat? Okay, guys. So I wanted to make an announcement, but it might have to come later on Facebook. So just be checking out stuff today.
What? No. Oh.
Mhm.
We've already gone over a minute or two. You might as well lay it on out.
Did it go through?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
No. So we have to wait. I can't. It's not that I don't want to make the announcement. It's that I can't. It just hasn't occurred yet.
Oh, I hate not being in the know.
Time has to expire for me to make this announcement. However, I will make one announcement so that everyone's aware. And I know that you already know about that Thursday and Friday, tomorrow and Friday. There's going to be a recording. It's going to be there'll be 2 different interviews that I've done that will be posted up in the Facebook group. The other thing that's going to go away is tomorrow. The ability to go to connect to the Free Daily Coaching Friends, which is the live work sessions, that is it'll still be available, but the price point's going to go up to $47 a month. Now, for those that have already locked in your gig, you're in. It's never going to go up. It's going to stay the $20. That $20 a month, that price point is available until tomorrow. Right? After tomorrow, it's over at the $20 price point. It's going to raise to that $47. So if you guys, I did that specifically so that all of the regulars, right, everyone that's a regular here, had the opportunity to be able to lock in the discount price. Okay? Then after Thursday, it's going to go up to the $47, and that's the gig, guys. Everything's going to be recorded. I'm mostly I'm going to flip-flop them, but they'll probably be in the late afternoon and the evenings a lot of time, and that's specifically so that we can curtail to some of the people that have actual 9-to-5 regular jobs and that are employed in that way. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be some during the day, absolutely. However, just know that that they'll be in the afternoons. Awesome, Clive. Great to have you. I know there's a few of you guys that are already in. Felicia's already in. Bob Miller's in. Who else is here?
Christina's in.
Christina's in. Who else? Christina's in. Bob's in. Jack is in. Felicia. Clive. Shonda. So there's quite a few of you guys that are already locked in. There's some people that aren't even here that are in, but we're not giving them shout-outs because they're not here today, guys, right? They won't even hear it, so we're not going to give them a shout-out because they wouldn't hear it. Then you'd have to go tag them on Facebook and tell them, like, hey, you just got a shout-out. We just shout-out for the people that show up, like Chris Schaus, right? We shout-out for Leanne and Mike McDonald. Mike was actually hanging out with Christina and a bunch of us on the 100-Day Challenge and was just rocking it and has continued to rock it. So the last announcement that you guys are looking for me to make, I'm going to give you a preview. So, Christina, I'm going to give you just a sampler so you know what it's in regards to. You know, it's been an amazing journey for myself over the last, year and a half to build a business from home and really create relationships with so many people. It's been just really, really an incredible experience. And along the way, you get to work with a lot of individuals, and you get to pass on, or how I've been taught and how I've tried to do my business is to pass on what someone before me has taught me and the lessons that can be learned in the concepts and some of the methods and techniques. And so I've had an opportunity to, over the last few months, I don't know, it's probably like 6 months now. It's like in 2 years from now, in 2 years from now, it'll still be like, I just started working with this guy a couple months ago. Anyways, it's just been a few months that Felicia and I have actually had the opportunity to work together, and Felicia's coming up on a rank advancement, and so that the announcement isn't being made because it hasn't occurred yet, right? But it's a significant rank advancement, and it's a great accomplishment for anyone, for Felicia today to do it is amazing. If one of you guys does it, everyone wants a shout out for you, right? We all want to be able to celebrate this, and the reason I wanted to be able to make the announcement this morning here is so that every single person here knew that it occurred, so that you guys know it is going to occur, right? It will happen, and the thing that makes me really so proud is that Felicia's just a go-getter, crazy like activity, but really that she created this goal, and no matter what, she was not going to not attain this one specific goal, and it was fun to watch her like literally like push right through some boundaries, like just like, I'm just going to do this. Like, I know I can do this. And just like, it was like, it's like that Poltergeist back in the day with that little girl with that stuff all over, and it's like you're like, get that stuff off of me. Like, I'm good. Like, you know what? I'm done. I'm ready. And she pushed through, and to be able to watch someone make that kind of a transition to really see it happening for other people, that's where it gets like really magical. Okay, guys? That's where all of a sudden it's like the game is shifting, because you're watching and you're like, dude, I know, like, check this out. This is when it's powerful, guys. When you know that you specifically took an action that helped another human being, that's powerful. I can tell you the amount of gratification to watch Felicia succeed it's absolutely, it's overwhelming, you know? Like, the excitement is like, I thought it was exciting when I did something, but to watch you guys do it, it's so much more exciting. It's almost, and I know it's not like this, so don't use this analogy wrong, but it's almost like when your kid, like, you're like when you first like ever like swims, or when he's taking their first steps, or when they ride a bike, and you're like, it's like more exciting for you, right? You're like, oh my gosh, you're doing it! Like, it's so, it's like that type of a feeling, right? It's like overwhelming to be able to see it, because it's like more proof that it works.
Yeah, if y'all want to see Bert like go like crazy over the top, I mean, I know all of y'all love seeing Bert go way over the top and get super excited, crazy jazzed, you know, become the like ball of energy Bert that we love. Set a goal, go accomplish it, ask for his help along the way, use his advice, and do it. That's when you see him explode, and it's super fun. It's, yeah, you get that smile. Do that, yeah, that one right there. Like the genuine one, the one that you know is like he's doing it from the heart. So you know, it's because of him and his support, ongoing advice, and ongoing encouragement, and this entire community that y'all have done so much to support, you know, not just me and not just Bert, but so much each other, and that's what drives, is seeing each one of y'all, you know, supporting each other so much. This group is just awesome. So.
Well,
oh, heck, y'all got me all over here crying.
I know. Let's make you cry. It's the deal is the clock just doesn't change for about another 40 minutes. So there, you know, a couple of technical things. It is
what it is. You know, we're gonna make an announcement. This is the deal, guys. It's awesome. It's awesome because Felicia's advancing. It's awesome because Bob's going into beast mode and taking over the United States and helping people with his mission, okay? Let me tell you about, don't tell me, I'm like, Felicia's talking about me and like get Bert excited. Let me tell you about someone that's amazing, okay? Let me tell you about Bob Miller. This guy is amazing, amazing man, okay? This man's, my heart is like the Grinch heart compared to Bob Miller. Okay, Bob Miller's heart is like bigger than like this whole picture. Can't even go on here. Bob Miller helps people with things that that we can't even comprehend, okay? Bob works with people that have had strokes and that have been infected by a stroke. And because that has happened to Bob. Bob has had that occur to him. And Bob has had some challenges that he has pushed through that are phenomenal. And to see what Bob does on a daily basis to go out and motivate other people. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Facebook in the morning. Bob Miller's up with like the East. I'm barely getting up before the free daily coaching. Bob Miller's up with like the East Coasters in New York, right? He's already like run like a marathon on Festival Island, right? He's already up on Fiesta Island running around the thing. He's like taking 4 hours of video of everyone, saw all those people. Then he's posting out on Facebook about going to September sessions with Justice Egan, getting over here. Then there's another video comes out about like what you should do for the day to kick ass, excuse my language, right? This guy is, and I don't know how I wasn't trying to unfocus off of you, Felicia, but you guys, when Christina said about, and you said about the heart, I want to tell you guys, this is the reason that keeps me doing this call every single day. The people are the reason why I love what I do, because you get to meet people that are amazing people. Okay? Is there some people that you meet along the way that you're like, meh? Yes. It's just like everywhere. Did you ever go to the like thing that you went to? Whatever it was, fill in the blank, knitting club, square dancing, hockey game, football game, baseball game, bridge club, square dance, whatever. And you met some of the people there that you were like, wow, they were really cool. And then there was a couple people that you were like, meh, won't be that bad if I don't see them again. Yeah. That's throughout all of our business. The best part of what we do is we get to make amazing relationships. We get to see people like Bob, people like Felicia, that they start right here and they keep going. They're like, bzzz, and they're like, they want to go up here, but they're just doing this. Bzzz, and then all of a sudden, pew! A big jump. It just happens, and you're like, what just happened? And then they're like, bzzz, going again, and then pew! And they jump up again, right? So, thank you, Bob. Bob's going to bring my check. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bob Miller Endorsement brought to you by Bergco Limited. We can do a call for you here at Bergco Limited for a small fee of $5,999.99. You too can be featured on the free daily coaching call. I'm just teasing, guys. It's been an incredible journey, and to see that you guys are doing it, to watch you guys just blow it up, it's awesome, super awesome. So, guess that's it. We were trying to wait just to see if the clock would tick and things would.
I think it's at 11 o'clock Central.
I think it used to be a different time. I think it used to be like 9 my time, but maybe it changed. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Anyways, guys, remember Thursday and Friday, look in the free daily coaching group on Facebook for the links to the videos. If you're wanting to do the free daily coaching friends work sessions, grab that link that I put up in the chat. I'll send you there in just a moment here, and grab that now before it bumps up to the $47 price point. Remember to have an amazing weekend. If you guys need anything, I'm available for the day today. Tomorrow I'll be spotty. I'm actually get to meet my niece tomorrow for the first time, so I'm so excited before I get on a plane, and she's so cute. I can't wait to get pictures. So I'm pretty excited about that. And so if you need to get a hold of me, today is the day. Otherwise, back in the loop after the weekend. If you need anything, guys, reach out. Talk to the friends, reach out into the groups. Other than that, go out and have an amazing day, and look on Facebook for some more fun announcements today. Talk to you guys soon.
Travels, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I wish I had a timer and it showed you like how far delayed they were.
Yeah. So yesterday I was number 6. You're still in the number 1 spot for the 30